I want to talk about something that most people misunderstand: protective styling. Not the trend version, not the Instagram version, not the biological version. Because a lot of styles are called protective that are not protecting anything. And I say that calmly, not critically, just truthfully. If a style does not protect your scalp, does not protect your ends, and does not protect your follicle health over time, it is not protective. It's decorative. And those are not the same. Truthfully, if a style does not protect your scalp, does not protect your ends, and does not protect your follicle health over time, it is not protective. It's decorative. And those are not the same. Protective styling is not about how long the hair is. It's not about how neat the parts are. It's not about how long the install took. Protection is a biological standard. A style is protective if it reduces manipulation, it reduces tension, it allows scalp access, it preserves moisture balance, and it supports retention over time. If it fails those tests, it may look beautiful, but it's not protective. And I need women to understand this without shame. Because we've been taught that more time, more hair, more tightness equals more protection. It doesn't. Tension is not always painful. That's the first myth. Sometimes tension is quiet. It's weight. It's fiber load. It's repeated stress in the same direction. And follicles respond to cumulative stress, not just immediate pain. You may not feel comfort today, but if the style pulls in the same area repeatedly for weeks at a time, the hairline will tell the truth later. And by the time edges thin, the pattern has already been in motion. Protection means reducing that cumulative stress before it becomes visible damage. We have to talk about weight because weight is tension. Even if the install is loose, If the extensions are heavy, if the fiber density exceeds your natural density, if the length creates downward pull, your follicles compensate. And follicles are small. They are not designed to hold excessive load for long periods. Lightweight styles last longer, not just visually, biologically. When I install or recommend protective options, I think about airflow. I think about scalp access. I think about fiber to density ratio because protection must match the person's hair reality, not a trend. This is where most people go wrong. They move from install to install to install. No reset, no rest, no recalibration. Protective styling works in cycles. There is preparation, install, maintenance, release, recovery. If you remove the release and recovery phases, the system collapses. Your scalp needs breathing cycles. Your strands need elasticity recalibration. Your shed hair needs to be released properly. Protection without rhythm becomes suppression, and suppression creates long-term issues. Protective styles are tools. They are not permanent housing. If you cannot access your scalp, you cannot protect it. If product is building up at the root, if you cannot cleanse gently, if the base is too tight to reach, that is not protection. Your scalp is a living tissue. It requires oxygen. It requires circulation. It requires balance. A protective style must allow maintenance. If maintenance is impossible, the style is unsustainable. Here's the quiet truth. The most protective styles are usually the simplest. Medium twists, light braid bases, low manipulation loose phases. Wig systems that allow removal and reset. Nothing extreme. Nothing heavy. Nothing dramatic. Protection is boring to the internet, but it's powerful for longevity. You don't need the most dramatic style. You need the most sustainable one. Ask yourself, is it comfortable 72 hours later? Can I cleanse my scalp? Is there visible strain at the hairline? Does it feel lighter than my natural density or heavier? Can I remove it gently without panic? If the answer to those questions is yes, you are likely in safe territory. If not, adjust earlier, not later. Protective styling is not about hiding your hair. It's about preserving it. It's not about extremes. It's about rhythm. And when you approach it calmly, your hair responds calmly. We grow quietly here.